appears that Senator Lindsey Graham has already made up his mind about impeachment even before the trial has concluded. In reality, of course, we know that most Republicans would refuse to convict anyway, no matter what the evidence is. But Graham, nonetheless, went on to admit it on social media. And it turns out people were not happy about what he said. So let me show you that, and we'll get to some responses.
Yeah, I hope the defense team is watching your show. But let me tell your viewers, the not guilty vote is growing after today. I think most Republicans found the presentation by the House managers offensive and absurd. We all know what happened in the Capitol was terrible. I hope everybody involved that broke into the Capitol goes to jail. But I don't remember any of these House managers saying a damn thing when they were trying to break into my house and going after Susan Collins and spitting on all of us.
Ah, of course, yes. Complete dismissal and some whataboutism. What about what happened to me? Seriously, dude. Oh, Lindsey, you shouldn't have. No, I'm serious. You really shouldn't have. That was really dumb. You just showed your ass on TV, not in a literal sense, but a figurative sense. Again, you've really shown that Republicans that aren't at all really interested in the evidence that was presented. Again, these were videos of police officers being beaten by the crowd that President Trump had incited, and that conservative media like Hannity and Tucker Carlson have incited. I mean, whatever happened to Blue Lives Matter? Right? Can you at least admit now that it was never actually about protecting police? That it was actually, only as a direct response to Black Lives Matter? Again, you want to go with whataboutism? Okay, whataboutism? Let's do it. But anyway, speaking of left-wing protests, you really want to compare someone getting in your face at dinner, which sucks. Hey, I don't want anybody getting in my face at dinner. I'm trying to enjoy the dinner here. But you want to, compare that to people erecting nooses and threatening to hang the vice president, who was literally minutes away from being found by said mob. Really? Is that what you want to compare? Is that what you want to do, Lindsey Graham? Really? Really? Pathetic. No, the only thing that's offensive and absurd is just about everything about Lindsey Graham. But of course, he's not done, right? So now he starts out with whataboutism, and now he's going to blame Nancy Pelosi.
Here's what I want to know. What did Nancy Pelosi know, and when did she know it? If this was widely known by the FBI and Capitol Hill Police that people were planning to come to Washington before the 6th to create violence, I want to know, did she know about that?
What does she have to do with anything? What does Nancy Pelosi have to do with anything? What does she know? What did Nancy Pelosi know? Oh, did Nancy Pelosi want this to happen? Is that what it? What kind of insane thinking? I mean, I don't understand. Of all the people you could point the finger at, you go for Nancy Pelosi. You go for the Democrats. That's ridiculous. And you know what it is? It's desperation, of course. He knows that Donald Trump, once he's acquitted again, there's going to be a massive backlash. And why shouldn't there be? I mean, of course, here you had a president that basically they're going to allow to get away with basically anything if it's in their final term. If it's in the last 2 weeks, go hog wild. It doesn't matter what you do because no one's ever going to hold you accountable. Oh, of course, only if you're a Republican. If you're a Democrat, they will impeach you day one. Because, of course, they'll hold impeachment years after the fact. They're probably going to go try and impeach Obama. Seriously. This is what it is. Again, Republicans never planned on doing the right thing en masse. And unfortunately, Lindsey Graham right now speaks for the majority of Republicans in Congress. They don't give a damn about what happened on January 6th because for them, it's all about their careers. It's always been about their careers. And the GOP right now is the party of Donald Trump. So I want to get to some replies here. All right. So now one person says, whatever Trump has on Lindsey Graham can't be as damning as what Lindsey Graham is currently doing to Lindsey Graham. Ah, that's so good. Another person says, I can't get this out of my head. In his zeal to whitewash Trump, Lindsey Graham slimes the brave Capitol Police, put their lives on the line to save him and his colleagues, It is so despicably low, I am speechless. Almost. Well, to be fair, I'm going to have to throw some cold water on that one. Lindsey Graham, I don't think he was ever in any danger. Everybody knows that Lindsey Graham's a bottom feeder. All right? Lindsey Graham will suck up to whomever and whatever will advance his career. That's the way Lindsey Graham has always been. And so sometimes it involves doing the right thing. Sometimes, most of the time, it involves doing the wrong thing and sucking up to the wrong types of people, all in an effort, of course, to advance his career, to make it better for Lindsey Graham. That's who he is. So that mob would have saw him and been like, whatever, went right by, because he's the biggest ass kisser to Donald Trump we've ever seen. Anybody else, though, well, anybody else would have been in big trouble. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.